Good morning. We're going to get started in about 5 minutes. Your graduates are going to come walking through the door. A couple of things that we want to do is, one, welcome you and thank you for helping us celebrate your graduates today. If there is a reason that we need to leave the gym, emergency exits both sides of the bleachers here, and you can use both sides of the front doors. Your graduates are going to walk in over there. They're going to come right along the back, and they're going to fill the seats in this way. When they get their diplomas, they're going to come out, and they're going to cross the stage this way and exit down these stairs. Right here at the other end of the stairs is a place to take photographs. You are welcome to go around the outside and come right up into the photo corral and take pictures of your graduates as they leave the stage. We have some professional photographers that are going to be taking pictures as they receive their diploma. We would ask that you respect everyone being able to see their graduates and not come down to the front to try and take your pictures. If you can take your pictures from your seat, it would be much appreciated. Thank you for helping us celebrate your graduates. We're very, very proud of them, and we're going to miss them. Have a good day.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Cheryl Lesser, President of Great Bay Community College. It is my honor and privilege to open the 2023 Commencement Ceremonies and officially welcome all in attendance. I now ask that all rise as we welcome Natalie Blackington, Great Bay alumna, class of 2014, who will offer today's singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you, Natalie. It is now my pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the college community and honored guest represented here on the platform. Please stand when I read your name and remain standing until all the introductions have been made. Audience members, I ask that you please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Starting on my left, our keynote speaker, Noelle Lambert. Community College System of New Hampshire trustee, Allison Stebbins. Community College trustee of New Hampshire, Sharon Harris. Community College System of New Hampshire trustee, Stephen Slavensky. Great Bay Advisory Board Chair, Christine Strong. And on my right, our student speaker, Timothy Waroka. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Lisa McCurley. Interim Regional Vice President of Student Success and Enrollment Management, Dr. Rebecca Dean. And Interim Associate Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, John Boggs. As we look around this morning, there are many people to honor and thank for getting the students to this special day. I would like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished faculty and staff who have ensured our students are prepared for their next academic career and life's journeys. Would our faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Also, you may have noticed our students wear special additions to their graduation regalia. I would like to recognize these students. Please stand and remain standing as you are recognized. Phi Theta Kappa, National Honor Society. Stay. Kappa Delta National Honor Society. Degree students with honors who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.3 and higher. And veterans, thank you for your service. I would also like to recognize the friends and families of our graduates. Thank you for your steadfast support. During my first year here at Great Bay, I have recognized and truly come to appreciate that our students, faculty, and staff are passionate people, compassionate people. There is an incredible warmth and dedication displayed for all who walk through our doors. The students, faculty, and staff demonstrate their passion and compassion in a multitude of ways. For example, as we start each semester, we ensure that all students have basic school supplies, and each day we make sure they do not go hungry. Students have taken the lead in their clubs to raise money for people suffering around the globe. And I must point out the athletic prowess of this community college. As you take a look at the banners over there, for this year, our men's golf and men's basketball team have been recognized, and I will let you know that the men's basketball team made history this year, getting to the Final Four. Faculty and staff continue to devote countless hours, which I am internally grateful for, to assess what Great Bay does and how we can improve. This year alone, we have completed our 5-year accreditation report, a strategic plan, drafted recruitment, communication, and marketing plans, all the while providing the path for our students to achieve excellence and to be prepared for the world beyond our doors. Our work has been strengthened this year by continuing, renewing, and developing strong partnerships with our Seacoast community. Our business and industry partnerships focus the college's direction in meeting the educational and workforce needs of this region. Our strong relationships with the region's high schools, career and technical education centers, colleges, and universities ensure smooth transfer pathways to bachelor's degrees and beyond. We thank all our partners for their energy and expertise to ensure Great Bay delivers on its promise to its students. And the graduates sitting here tonight are a testament of the power of community colleges. Soon you will hear from a graduate. You will hear his story and the power of a community college graduation. Great Bay is a thoughtful institution and proud to serve the community. Faculty, staff, and students have shown strength and resilience and intelligence while rising to meet the challenges in our classrooms, our community, and obstacles in the wider world. We meet our mission to prepare students to meet life's challenges at all levels every day, and our hopes that that you become partners with us, and that we thrive into the future. Congratulations, class of 2023. It is now my pleasure to present Trustee Allison Stebbins from the Community College System of New Hampshire Board of Trustees, who will offer greetings from the board.
Thank you. Again, Allison Stebbins. I am a trustee, and as you heard, I'm also joined by two of our trustees, Trustee Harris and Trustee Levinsky. And it is an honor to be here today on behalf of the trustees and be able to say a really warm congratulations to all of you. As trustees, what we do is we provide stewardship and advocacy for the New Hampshire community college system. And as a student, you might not have heard so much about trustees, but I can tell you that we serve because of a day like this. This just brings it all together on what can get accomplished through the community colleges. We see all through the year that you inspire us with your determination, your ambition, and your commitment to your goals of furthering your education. And most importantly, you leave here poised to make a difference, not only just in your lives, but also to your community and your state. And for that, we're very grateful and very proud. But let us, and we can't thank enough, all the people in this room, and you'll hear many thanks and well-deserved thanks. I'd like to thank again the faculty's dedication to the noble mission of teaching. I'd like to also thank the staff, all this room, everything that gets done here is a lot to the staff who helped the students navigate through their education. And then finally, I'd like to give a very big shout out, and I'd like this group also to stand. And that's the family and friends of our graduate. If you all could stand, and could we all give you guys a hand again, because you have made it happen. Yeah. It was so gratifying walking in and seeing all the families, some with babies, some like Mia Grammy, some newly married, some friends. You have been giving all of our students the support and the encouragement to get through their education. So thank you all very much. A warm congratulations to you students. You've done it. One little request that we would have as trustees is please stay in touch with Great Bay Community College. Please tell your friends about Great Bay Community College and the fabulous education you've got here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Trustee Stebbins. It is now my honor to present our commencement keynote speaker, Noelle Lambert. Ms. Lambert is a U.S. Paralympic team member and the founder of the Born to Run Foundation. She was a contestant on Survivor Season 43 and is a New Hampshire native who grew up in Londonderry. Ms. Lambert is a 2019 UMass Lowell graduate where she played lacrosse. During the summer of 2017, she suffered a life-changing injury from a moped crash, which resulted in an amputation of her leg above the knee. Despite all the challenges that she has faced, Ms. Lambert continues to grow a list of impressive accomplishments. After graduating, she switched to track and earned a place on Team USA for the 2021 Paralympics in Tokyo, where she placed 6th in the 100-meter race, setting a U.S. record. In addition to track, Ms. Lambert took up snowboarding and placed 4th in the 2021 Europa Cup in the Netherlands, and she hopes to compete in the 2026 Paralympics in Italy. In 2019, she founded the Born to Run Foundation, which aims to provide amputees with prosthetics that will allow them to run again. She has received numerous prestigious awards, including the Boston Celtics Heroes Among Us Award, America East Inspiration Award, and most recently, the L'Oréal Paris Women of Worth National Honoree. Please join me in welcoming Noelle Lambert.
Thank you. Good morning, Great Bay Community College. All right, one more time, and I don't want the crowd to yell, I want you guys to yell, because this is your day, and I want to hear your excitement. Good morning, Great Bay Community College. There we go. It is my honor to be here today to deliver the commencement speech for this incredible student body. There are some key lessons that I've learned over the last few years that are the reason why I've been able to overcome all the adversity that I've been faced with. And I always like to say it before I speak so that it can be with you when I'm talking. And those lessons are becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable, applying yourself 100% to every single thing that you do, experiencing self-doubt and using it as motivation, and the importance of surrounding yourself with the right team, whether that be your family, your friends, your community. Basically, anybody who could have a positive impact in your life, you want to surround yourself with them. I grew up in Londonderry, New Hampshire, and from a very early age, I knew I was born to be an athlete. I grew up with 3 other older brothers, so everyone can imagine how my childhood went. I was never the girly girl my mother so desperately wanted. Instead, I was out playing in the dirt with my brothers, showing them who the real boss of the family was. That drove me to sports, and that made me fall in love with being an athlete. In high school, I was a 3-sport varsity athlete playing soccer, basketball, and lacrosse, and my dream was to earn myself a scholarship to play a sport in college. I then earned myself a scholarship to play lacrosse at UMass Lowell. During my freshman year, I had a standout rookie season. I started every single game, I was a leading point scorer on the team, and I earned myself a spot on the all-rookie team for my conference. I was extremely excited for my future, and never did I think that that summer my life was going to change forever. Right before my sophomore year, a couple of my friends and I decided we wanted to go to Martha's Vineyard, just for one last beach trip, just to kind of let it all out. And when we got there, we realized we had no form of transportation. We saw a moped stand, and I looked over at my friend and said, okay, I'll drive. How hard could it be? 1 minute, we're on the main road having an amazing time, headed to the beach. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and the next thing I see is a dump truck heading in the opposite direction as me. I lost control because of the weight distribution, because I had no idea how to drive it, and the next thing I remember is sideswiping the dump truck and laying on the pavement and lifting up my legs and realizing that my left leg was completely gone. It was completely severed on the scene. The first thing I thought of, it was sports, and it was lacrosse. Because I didn't know who I was as a person without being an athlete or being active in some sort of way. And so laying there thinking, I'm never going to be able to walk again, I thought my life was over. Waking up the next day in the hospital, I was terrified. The uncertainty of what my new life was going to be was so unsettling to me. Luckily, I had an amazing support system with my family, my friends, my teammates, coaches, the whole UMass Lowell community. So having people to lean on, I thought, I'm not alone in this. I then had a lot of the Boston Marathon survivors reaching out and coming to visit me in the hospital. Hearing their stories and everything that they've been through, I couldn't sit there and feel sorry for myself. They were the first people to tell me that I was going to be able to play lacrosse again. I was going to be able to live the life that I want, and that it really is just a leg. There are specialized prosthetics out there that can help you do whatever you want to. With basically learning how to walk and run again on different prosthetics, I knew it was going to be a very long and hard road, but I was determined to get back on the lacrosse field. I took my sophomore season off, creating a different role for myself on the team. I was a student coach, and I showed the same support to my teammates that they showed me, and I was that positive person on the bench that never wanted to see people sulking, complaining because they weren't playing. Because in my eyes, they had the opportunity to show up the next day, to work hard, and to prove that they should be out on that field. I did not have that opportunity, so I wanted people to be there for one another, to support one another. When my junior year started, I was feeling a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident on my prosthetic, to the point where I thought, okay, I'm ready to play again. I told my coaches that if I was going to do this, I needed to be treated like everybody else. I needed to be treated like somebody who doesn't have a disability, just somebody who's an athlete and that wants to get back on the field. I also need to be pushed, and I need to be screamed at, because if these things don't happen, then we're both wasting our time. During that first practice, I fell about 50 different times, and I could not catch a pass if my life depended on it. Instead of being so upset, though, I had a smile on my face because I was back out there with my teammates. I had things to work on. If it was up to me, I would have quit probably that first week because it was very difficult and very challenging. But it was my teammates and my coaches encouraging me and pushing me to keep going. 18 months after my accident, I was able to return to the lacrosse field, being the first above-knee amputee to ever play collegiate lacrosse. And I credit my return to my teammates and my coaches. They were the ones believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. They were the ones never letting me use my disability as an excuse or a reason why I shouldn't be doing it, why I shouldn't be doing something. I told myself on the days that I struggled and the days where I wanted to quit that this was bigger than myself. This was my opportunity to show the world that I could overcome this accident, because I did not want this accident defining the rest of my life and defining the person that I wanted to become. After returning to play, though, I felt like that there was still something missing. I had gone through this terrible accident and was able to overcome it, and I felt like I needed to give everything back. All the support that I received, everything. And personally, I had received 2 different specialized prosthetics from 2 different foundations out there that support amputees. And seeing the work that those foundations do, that is really what inspired me, and it made me realize, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. That is why I started the Born to Run Foundation. The foundation focuses on donating specialized prosthetics to amputees who just want to live a fun and fulfilling life. Because what a lot of people don't realize is insurance companies will only cover your everyday walking leg. They will not cover a specialized prosthetic. And a specialized prosthetic can range anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 depending on what type of leg you want. So for me to be able to run, for me to be able to go to the beach, for me to be able to snowboard, I need 3 different prosthetics right there. So having these foundations support me, I knew that this is something that I needed to do to give back. After graduating from UMass Lowell, I didn't want to hang out my athletic career just yet. Someone from the US Paralympic track and field world reached out to me, asked if I've ever thought about competing, ever thought about running. Fun fact about me, I hated running. I hated everything to do with it. But I thought this would be an amazing opportunity to represent my country and to see if it's something that I could make a career out of. So I signed myself up for the first track meet that I saw, and I had 1 month to train for it. When I got there, I had never been so nervous about something in my entire life. Because growing up, I had always been a part of team sports. I had never been a part of something that was individual. So having all the pressure beyond me was a feeling that I wasn't used to, and I started to doubt myself. On top of that, I found out that the entire US Paralympic national track and field team was going to be there, and that I was going to be competing against the reigning national champion. I instantly wanted to quit and book myself a plane ride home and saying to myself, I can't do this. There's going to be no possible way that I'm not going to look like somebody who has no idea what they're doing. In my first track meet, I beat the reigning national champion, and I hit the qualifying times to be a part of the US Paralympic national track and field team. And why do you think that was possible? Because the 2 years prior to that, I was competing alongside people with 2 legs. Every single time we did a run test, if I came in last place, I had to do 10 burpees. If they came in last place, they had to do 10 burpees because a girl with 1 leg just beat them. So all of those workouts and moments were preparing me for this one race. I'm also a very competitive person, so if you put me in a race, I will do whatever it takes to cross that finish line first. I qualified for my first Paralympic Games in Tokyo in 2021. After COVID, our Paralympic Games were postponed an entire year. I chose to use that time to get better at something that I wasn't great at. I used that time to work on block starts, to just get mentally prepared. And when I was there, I placed 6th in the world and I broke the American record. I surrounded myself with amazing coaches and mentors that helped me get to the games, and I was extremely proud of myself. But I knew I was just getting started. When I got home from Tokyo, another opportunity fell in my lap. I started once again training for a sport that I had never competed in my entire life. I moved out to Colorado, and 1 month later, I was competing in Europe with no expectations, just an amazing opportunity to have an incredible adventure and to see if this is something I would be good at. I qualified for my first World Championships, and I placed 4th in the world out of 4 people. Come on, yeah, there we go. Do I view that as a failure? Absolutely not. I view that as an opportunity to get better. I am now currently training for the Winter Paralympic Games in 2026 on top of being a Summer Paralympic athlete. While I was in Tokyo, I received a DM on Instagram, because that's how the world communicates nowadays. And it was from the head casting director of Survivor. And he simply said, hey, have you ever thought about applying to the show? Another fun fact, my mother is the biggest diehard Survivor fan, never miss a season, never miss an episode, has been telling me for years that I need to apply to get on the show. But I never did because I told her I've never seen an above-knee amputee on the show before, why would I waste my time? I responded to the head casting director and said, you realize I'm an amputee, right? And he laughed and he said, that's one of the reasons why we love you and we love your story. I was petrified, and I told myself there is no way that I'm going to be able to do this show. How am I going to be able to do all these physically grueling challenges with a prosthetic on top of maintaining an incredible social game? Prosthetic legs do not mesh well with salt water and sand. They actually tell you to stay away from them. I'm going to be living in these conditions. If I lose weight, that means my leg loses weight. How am I going to be able to maintain that? I don't want my leg to be flying off on national television because that's going to be really embarrassing. I then realized, after coming up with all these excuses on why I shouldn't do it, if I don't do this, who is going to? Who is going to show that positive representation for the amputee community? This was my chance to show the world what amputees are capable of. I then became the first above-knee amputee to be on the show Survivor. I won't give any spoilers just in case anyone wants to go back and watch, but season 43, when you hear my story, there is a common theme. I doubt myself before every single new adventure that I try. How do I get past being self-conscious? I rely on the village of people I have surrounded myself with over the years because I know I cannot get through anything on my own. After my accident, I put up a wall and I never let people in or told people how I was feeling or if I was going through a difficult time, to the point where I exploded. Luckily, I was able to explode in front of my assistant coach, who I was very comfortable with. And that's when I realized you cannot get through life on your own. If you are having a difficult time, reach out. Every single person in this room is going to go through a difficult challenge. Do not go through it alone. Trust me, it is not easy. This is why, if you're ever going through a difficult time, you need to rely on the people that love you most in this world, because guess what? They want to see your dreams come true just as much as you do. With all of you starting your new journeys, always give 100% effort and never just go through the motions. Because believe me, you don't want to look back one day and realize that you just went through everything you did and you could have done more or have any doubts in your life. Because for me, before I lost my leg, before my accident, I was that type of athlete that if it was a game scenario, I would run through a brick wall for you. If it was practice, I thought I was too good to be there. I never applied myself. I never put in any extra work. And that transferred over into the classroom. I never went above and beyond. So sometimes I have those thoughts, what if I did apply myself? Would I have gone to one of the top Division I programs in the country? Would I have even lost my leg? You do not want to look back and realize all the what ifs. Tackle everything head on. Give it 100% effort. Understand that all of you are going to go through hard times, but it's those hard times that make you into the person that you will become. When I look back on my accident, I actually view it as such a positive, and I view it as something that I'm grateful for. Because not only did it change the type of athlete I was, but it made me the type of person in who I am today. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you all today, and congratulations to the class of 2023, and good luck to you as you all start your new adventures. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Noelle. Thank you so much for those words. I'm sure that we'll be having them run through our heads for a long time to come. At this time, I am pleased to announce the recipients of the 2 Chancellor's Awards for the 2023, Teaching Excellence and Service Excellence. These awards acknowledged our outstanding faculty and staff by their peers. These awards are presented at a college event prior to today. But please stand if your name is called. The Chancellor Award for Teaching Excellence was presented to Michael Harrison of the Information Systems Technology Department. The Chancellor's Award for Service Excellence was presented to Jeffrey Stone of the IT Department. Congratulations to both of you, incredibly well-deserved. I'm also honored to announce the recipient's name for the 2023 President's Award for Outstanding Adjunct Faculty. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Adjunct Faculty was nominated by the Nursing Department. This award was presented at an earlier college event, and the award was presented to Kimberly Mihalik of the Nursing Department. Please allow me to present Lisa McCurley, Vice President of Academic Affairs, who will announce the recipient names for the 2023 Academic Department Awards.
I'm pleased to announce the following Academic Department Awards. I ask the award winners to please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Audience members, I ask that you please hold your applause until all names have been read. These students are hereby recognized for outstanding achievement in their respective fields of study. Accounting, Christina Osborne. Analytics, Alexander Ferris. Bioengineering, Benjamin Harris. Biological Science, Amelia Taggart. Biotechnology, Trinity Menard. Business Administration, Brennan Garland. Chemistry, Nicholas Mixon. Computer Technologies, Elijah Karki. Criminal Justice, Alish Kelleher. Digital Media Communications, Jacob Vandenberg. Early Childhood Education, Sarah Weeks. Engineering, Alexander Ferris. English, Catherine Maloney. Environmental Science, Michelle Adams. Fine Arts, Kelly Johnson. Information Systems Technology, Fritz Roroka. Liberal Arts, Elsa LeBlanc. Psychology, Samantha Lewis. Teacher Preparation, Amanda Walters. And Technical Studies, Richard Kavanaugh. Please join me in congratulating these students. Thank you. You can remain seated. The academic awards will be available for pickup at the One Stop after the ceremony, so please go get your awards.
Thank you, and congratulations to you all. Isn't this an amazing class, 2023? Our next speaker is the commencement student speaker. This student embodies attributes that include leadership, civic and community participation, and engages in intellectual development through a process of inquiry and discovery. Additionally, the student speaker models these attributes through academic excellence and utilizes this honor to celebrate the accomplishments of their fellow graduates. At this time, please allow me to present Timothy Waroka, a 2023 Great Bay graduate and today's commencement speaker. Timothy? You're gonna use your voice?
Thank you so much, Dr. Lesser. Well, good morning, class of 2023. Wow, I mean, look at all these bright and eager faces in the audience today. Well, my name is Timothy Waroka, and I'm honored to be the student speaker at this year's commencement ceremony. Today, I would like to talk to you about choice, my choice of going to a community college, and also my experience here at Great Bay. Now, those who know me well knows that I love to eat. I would eat anything, and if you invite me over and there's food, trust that I will be there. And I particularly enjoy buffets. And this may be weird, but I like to see life just like a buffet. It's full of options, and we have to make choices. And sometimes our choices in life, they can be overwhelming, but ultimately, we get to choose what we want to hold on to. Each and every day, we are barraged with an endless amount of choices. Each moment, actually, is made up of one choice after another. Choices in school, like, should I continue on my research essay tonight, or should I binge watch my Netflix show? Or even choices in something as simple as pizza toppings. Should I go for cheese and pepperoni, or the unconventional and wild, wild choice of pineapple on pizzas? Well, choice is one of life's greatest gifts. And in the 17 years of my life, I made one of the most significant choices, and it is to go to a community college. Now, believe it or not, it was a difficult decision to make because growing up in an Asian household, my parents expected me to get straight A's, to know every math equations there are, and to also finish top of my class. So they did not approve of my choice to go to a community college. I mean, because like many other parents, right, they wish that they had big dreams for their child to attend prestigious schools, whatever that means. And just like many other Asian parents too, they wish that I would be interested in the medical field and pursue a career in nursing, which I chose not to do because then my graduation would be at 2 p.m. and not this morning. But I realized that the decision and the choice was mine to make because it's my life. And as I began my journey here at Great Bay Community College, I quickly realized that I had found a community. But more importantly, I had found a family. Despite my parents living across the globe, all the way in Indonesia, and unfortunately, they cannot make it, but it's currently like 12 a.m., I think, there, and I believe that they're tuning in. I hope that they're tuning in. So hi, parents, if you're watching. But despite them living all the way across the globe, this community college has become a home away from home for me. And I suspect that many of you feel the same. Because it is through this community college that I feel valued and I feel supported. For example, I joined a lot of clubs, and joining clubs has allowed me to simply make friends. And through these clubs also is where I developed leadership skills, which are vital in the world out there. Now, speaking of making friends, I quickly want to mention a friend of mine, Elsa LeBlanc. Elsa, we started Great Bay together at the same time, and we're finishing together. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I want to let you know that I look up to you as a friend and as a leader. Yeah. Now, aside from the social aspect, taking classes can be challenging, and at any given moment, we may feel like giving up. But today shows that we chose to push through. And to me, it was because of the professors' help, the library resources, and also CAPS that helped me with my courses. And I spent a lot of time in CAPS specifically because not only do I study there, but I'm also a tutor, surprisingly. And this experience has helped me to develop skills in collaboration with other students. And I want to quickly thank the people up in CAPS, Siri, Chrissy, Amy, Jeff, Diana. I know I'm leaving so many names, but thank you all for simply keeping up with me. I feel like I'm a lot to deal with. And all right, and I already told you that I love to eat, right? So I want to give a shout out to both the food pantry and also to the Gather Cafe. They have kept me well fed during my time here. Yes, thank you. Now, if you guys didn't know, the very kitchen of the Gather Cafe here on campus is also used to cook hundreds and hundreds of meals to feed the local community. And with my experience volunteering at the Gather Cafe, I have found that a small act of kindness can have a very large impact on someone else. So let's not forget about the power of small choices, because these little choices, they add up and they make a big difference in your life, in the lives of others, and in the community around you. The CAPS resources, the food pantry, leadership, volunteer opportunities, they are just extras, because ultimately we come here to learn. And I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the faculty, staff, and administration for their unwavering support and dedication to our education and to our personal growth. And I want to personally thank Linda Richardson, James Taylor, and also Professor Hinoff, and also to Brian and Brittany. Thank you guys for believing in me. Yeah, round of applause for them. And also to Brian and Brittany, thank you guys for believing in me that I will reach 100 hours of volunteering. That seemed impossible at the beginning. And also thank you for supporting me and my crazy, crazy idea to start a badminton club. So, from what I've been saying, clearly I've made a lot of choices here at Great Bay Community College. And I want to tell you that the choices you make today will help shape your future. And that's a lot of pressure. But let me tell you a secret, it's okay to make mistakes. Oops, I didn't mean it to be. I meant to whisper, but anyways. So you see, if we look at the way humans are designed to learn, we learn by making mistakes. We learn to walk by first falling down, because if we never fell down, we would never walk. So even early on in life, we chose to get up and push through. Inside each of us is one of these brave, brilliant, and daring characters. And today, we stand here as testaments to our incredible perseverance and incredible resilience. We chose to overcome obstacles, we chose to face challenges, and we chose to grow in ways we never thought possible. So remember the lessons and the experiences you've had at Great Bay Community College. Cherish the friendships you've made, the knowledge you've gained, and the personal growth you have achieved. So my message today to you is simple. Intentionally live the life you desire, because you have the power of choice. And I choose community. I choose to be a part of this community of learners who have come together to support and uplift each other. Now, I know some of you may be feeling the pressure to make the right choices or the right decisions after graduation. So as you prepare to take your next steps, whether it is transferring to a four-year university or entering the workforce or even taking a break because you feel that this is enough, I want you to make choices that brings you joy, challenges your growth, and that creates a life that is uniquely yours. And just like the way my parents initially did not approve of me choosing community college, not everyone will agree with your choices, and that is okay. Embrace the differences and enjoy the ride. Enjoy your ride. So congratulations, parents. Now fly out there and make your own choices, because after all, life is like a buffet and you get to choose what goes on your plate. Thank you and God bless you.
Timothy, I'd like to thank you for being our commencement speaker, but I would also like to ask that you indulge me in 2 seconds to thank you for making my first year here as president very special. Your leadership and those of the fellow graduates has been an amazing ride for me. So my choice to come here, what a great one.
Same.
Guess what time it is? I'm gonna step back.
Will today's graduates please rise? President Lesser, I present to you the students of the class of 2023 who have fulfilled the requirements for a degree or certificate in their chosen fields of study.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution of the State of New Hampshire and the laws of the State of New Hampshire, I have the honor to present the appropriate degree to those candidates who have met the requirements of their respective curriculum with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. You may be seated.
Will degree and certificate candidates please come forward as your name is called?
The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Accounting. Stephanie Marie Lincourt. Karen J. Miranda Vera. Chris Rivera. Christina Osborne. Cindy Marie Ackerman. Also receiving the degree of Associate in Science in Business Administration, David J. Densmore. The following is a candidate for the degree of Associate in Science in Analytics, also receiving the degree of Associate in Science in Engineering, Alexander Brian Ferris. The following is a candidate for the Certificate in Automotive Technology, Francisca Sawyer. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Biological Science. Danielle Doucette. Courtney Healy Gearwar. Also receiving the degree of Associate in Science in Biotechnology. Amelia K. Taggart. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Biotechnology. Jennifer Lauren Courier. Alexander Nicholas De Jesus. Taylor Elise Hartley. The following is a candidate for the Certificate in Biotechnology. Kelsey Gross. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Business Administration. Samantha M. Barrell. Gabrielle Louise Bolang. Jeffrey I. Booker. Kyla Buckley. Noah Carbone. Brooke Esslinger. Brennan Daniel Garland. Ashley Hayes. Matthew Lacey. Meridius Pendel. Celis Olivia Pierce. Alan Stanley. Alexander J. Tavares. Kendrick Tindy. Gabrielle E. Tekoolu. Timothy Waroka. Kevork Warujan Yeremian. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts in Chemistry: Nicholas J. Mixon, Basil Moreau, the following are candidates for the Certificate in Computer Numeric Control: Mason T. Matthews, the following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Computer Technologies: Ryan A. Jewell, Keyshawn M. Jones, Elijah Karki, Cameron Kinney, Anton Fedekun, Nathan R. Weber, the following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Criminal Justice: Chris Bennett, Ailish Nicole Kelleher, the following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Cyber Security Infrastructure: Tyler Jr. Saisuk, also receiving the Certificate in Information Systems Technology, Imelva Williams. Congrats. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Digital Media Communications: Jaden Langen, Ruby Juliana Portier. Jacob D. Van Omberg. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Early Childhood Education. Madison Jean Leonard. Abigail Catherine Saunders. Skylar Jordan Thompson. Sarah Weeks. Courtney Lynn Whitehouse. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Bioengineering. Benjamin P. Harris. Enrico Toulon. The following is a candidate for the degree of Associate in Science and Engineering. Angel Anrath Flores Cordoba. The following is a candidate for the degree of Associate in Art in English. Olivia Grace Berry. The following is a candidate for the degree of Associate in Arts in History. Tyler M. Guptill. The following is a candidate for the Certificate in Spa and Wellness Management. Meredith C. King. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Science in Information Systems Technology. Andrew Bolden. D. Madison Page Foster. Micah Robert Kelly. Also receiving the Certificate in Information Systems Technology, Shayna O'Connell. Christina Michelle Scala. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts in Liberal Arts. Valerie Connolly. Aaron Dawson. Summer Doobie. Richard Dunn. Ellen M. Eastman. Sarah R. Hansen. Abigail Lorian. Emily E. Lavoie. Elza LeBlanc. Hannah McGlone. Luke Emery Williams Parsons. Liam E. Weberg. The following are candidates for the Certificate in Motorcycle Maintenance and Repair Technology. Douglas Doan. Daryl Scott Knight. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts in Psychology. Olivia Marie DeLay. Taryn Elizabeth Higgins. Marta Knudsen Fowler. Samantha Lewis. Angela Renee Nichols. Elbert Rivas. Ethan Wisminity. The following are candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts in Teacher Preparation. Anna Layfield. Tristan C. Letourneau. Courtney Machula. Natasha Marie B. Ports. The following is a candidate for the degree of Associate in Science and Technical Studies. Irene Regazio. The following are candidates for the Certificate in Welding Technologies. Kayla Maserati. Jason Morton.
Will our graduates please rise? Please move your tassels from right to left. Honored guests, family and friends, I present to you the class of 2023. Thank you to everyone that has worked hard to make this commencement special, and a salute to the family and friends of our graduates. This concludes this morning's ceremony, and we ask that guests remain in their seats until the platform dignitaries, faculty, staff, and graduates have exited the gym. Please join us in the front lobby to toast your graduates. Thank you, and have an enjoyable day filled with celebration.